Hey, I'm Rejected Shotgun. Now, we have got some massive changes to talk about today. The Overwatch PTR just got updated, and there is a massive buff to Reaper, a pretty huge buff to Mei, a little bit of a nerf to D.Va and Zenyatta, just a little bit, and Moira has gotten a ton of her abilities tuned to look more visually appealing, and they're easier to understand now. And not only that, get this, Brigitte's golden weapon now includes her shield. That's right, a golden shield. I can't make this stuff up, it's beautiful. All right, let's get right into this. Now, this update is pretty huge, so before I get into all of the hero balances and all that good stuff, I want to just say, my god, the absolute mad lads over at Blizzard did it. We're getting a golden Brigitte shield. If you get the Brigitte golden weapon, you're getting a shield to go along with that shiny golden mace. So I was just really excited about that. I needed to say that. Just take a look at this. That is beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. So now let's talk about some hero balance changes. Now, this is kind of crazy. So D.Va's missiles that she got in an update just a couple of months ago, they're great, maybe too great. So Blizzard has pulled the damage back a little bit. They've got in total about a minus 22% damage reduction, which means she's not going to be able to dive and smash squishies quite as much as she used to be able to, which I think is good, because D.Va is an absolute monster, makes Winston look like nothing. She's stealing his job. But now the playing field's a little bit more leveled, and I'm feeling happy with that. So next up, we got Mei. Now, everyone knows Mei is not exactly the best hero to pick, especially in a competitive game, but Blizzard knows this. They know this. And Mei's endothermic blaster, which is basically her snow spray gun, that spray of snow actually pierces enemies, which means you could be spraying like everybody at one time. You could spray through the entire team if they're all grouped up. If you got a graviton surge and you just spray some snow in there, like everybody's gonna freeze. You don't even need to use your ultimate. So that's kind of scary. I'd like to see how that turns out. I feel like that might be a little over tuning, but really we will have to see on that one. Now Reaper, oh my goodness, Reaper just got like really buffed. Blizzard just went through and just injected some steroids straight into Reaper. He's a bodybuilder. He's so buff now. I don't even know what to say. So when you use your Death Blossom, and if you survive your Death Blossom, your shotguns will be reloaded fully, all 8 shots in the shotgun. So you don't have to sit there and reload and be like, oh god, I can't shoot these guys, I just used my ult. So no worries about that. Now Wraith Form is obviously incredibly useful if you're a Reaper player. They just buffed the crap out of that ability. They literally were just like, well, you get a little speed boost, why don't we just double it? So now your speed increase has been doubled when you use Wraith Form. From 25% speed boost, you now go up to a 50% speed boost. And if that wasn't enough, you know when you use Wraith Form sometimes and you're like, oh crap, really wish I didn't do that. Well, now you can just hit shift again, or you can just toggle the Wraith Form button again, and suddenly you're out of it. You can choose to exit Wraith Form whenever you want now, on top of the fact that you just got a speed boost, which means now you can pretty much chase people down. You could be like, no, come back here. I wasn't done with you yet. So that's really scary. Reaper is going to be an absolute monster. Next up is Moira. She didn't really get any big changes, so I'm not going to talk about her that much. Basically, all the effects on her abilities kind of became more transparent, so you can see through them better, which is awesome. Like her ultimate beam, it looks a lot clearer, which is really good. That's pretty much the main change there. Zenyatta, though, if you've been watching the Overwatch League, you know how destructive Zenyatta's orbs of destruction are. So they're insane. If you hold your secondary ability as Zenyatta and you charge and you let all those orbs go, they will shred through people. And Blizzard's like, okay, Zenyatta, yeah, you're really good, but you're way too good. You're already so good, we don't need you insta-killing people from 20 miles away. So what they did was they turned down the secondary fire rate of that ability by 15%, which that's not really that much. You're gonna feel it a little bit when you're playing. It's not a crazy amount. It's not by any means nerfing Zenyatta. It's really just like a small tweak to make him less obliterating to far away Widowmakers and stuff. Like, you're not really going to be able to just shatter people anymore. Now you're just going to be able, well, I mean, you are. You're still going to shatter people. This is Zenyatta we're talking about. Like, you're just going to shred people from 3 miles away, and you're just going to get a bunch of people raging because you're supposed to be a support character. But whatever, you know? That's just Zenyatta. So Blizzard kind of tweaked him there, which is pretty nice. Overall, I think this PTR update is a pretty big deal. This is going to really shake up the meta a little bit. I think Reaper is going to become a lot more viable. Like, he's already shaping up in the meta to be pretty darn viable. Now he's going to absolutely be a good choice, I think, with these adjustments here. It's really exciting. I think Mei's changes are huge. The fact that she can actually shoot snow through people and get multiple targets at once is insane. If you're getting a team that's clustered together, you're gonna dominate them completely. That means if you are fighting an enemy Mei, you cannot be grouped up on a death ball. You just absolutely cannot, because you're all gonna be frozen, and that Mei's team is gonna see that and they're gonna jump on you. So Mei's super buffed. I think we're gonna have to wait a little bit to see how this one plays out, because that's a big change. And the D.Va missiles, it's not that big of a change. She just can't dive people quite as hard. She really can still dive people pretty hard, but it's, like I said, it's a small change. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. Maybe only to like the D.Va mains who just absolutely destroy everybody as D.Va. They might see it, but other than that, I think this is a pretty good change. So that is the PTR patch notes for today. Thank you so much for watching. Do be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed my coverage of this update. And if you want to see more content just like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel, because I'm doing videos like this all the time. That is all for today though. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.